Let's do it, man. I
So
want to hear this.
if anyone starts a Bible study and they kind of do this, then it's probably the cult. This whatever order. But the first one was called Miracle of Time. I don't really remember much about it, but they talked about like all the main stories like Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, Abraham, I guess, Noah, just in general.
Yeah,
But I
getting
think they were,
they're just kind of testing the waters with the traditional Bible stories with you.
yeah. And they said something like, well, there was always the time of like, you learn things at the right time. So, like, during that time, that's the lessons people needed to learn, like those stories.
Mm,
And now we're going to have new lessons because there's a new testament or whatever, a
hmm
complete testament. But they didn't say all that. But and the next one was like Peter and the parable of fish. Like, fish is people. They,
Fish is people. You heard it
yeah,
here first,
like,
folks. Fish is people.
just like they basically they were saying everything in the Bible is up for interpretation because none of it should be taken literally. It's
because
all like parables.
because the leader is the one that knows what it really means. That's why.
Right. But I did like that it's not literal because I do think people take it too literally sometimes. So that's kind of what started getting me a little like, oh, okay. It's symbolism.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I can see the appeal, especially for folks like me and you that do have more of an open mind and kind of more of a what would be the best way to say this? We're a little cautious when it comes to religion, I think would be the best
Yeah.
way to say it. And I'm not just trying to speak for you by any means, but I think we're kind of both on the same page as that. But yeah, that would be an easy way to be like, hey guys, we're not one of these crazy snake handling people that, say that everything in here is 100% fact. And if you don't do everything 100% fact, and we don't mix fabrics and whatever else bullshit they,
Right.
crazy religions try to say.
Yeah. And then the third lesson was titled Who Am I? Some of
Ah,
these I put the title, but they talked about you have a body, you have a soul, and you have a spirit. So your soul and spirit are different.
so they're trying to like incorporate the Holy Trinity into you as the individual, sort of, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Well, they said your soul is the bridge between your body and your spirit.
Hmm, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like some mumbo jumbo to me.
Yeah. And then the fourth one was called Fire and Last Days, but
Well,
I don't really know.
see, we have to have the end of times if we're going to be a religious cult.
Right.
We're not going to be able
Yeah,
to
but
sleep with all these women if we don't talk about how the world's ending.
that's true, yeah. But they said fire was a symbol that meant the word of the Lord because it's quick spreading. You gotta
Mm.
spread the fire
Well, and
or
I
light
mean,
the fire.
I have heard, like you've heard of descriptions of heavens and angels and different things that fire is a very central symbolism of like those stories of people that have seen parts of God or have seen angels or whatever. They always have something to do with fire. So I mean, I guess that sort of makes sense pulling from that.
Yeah. And then the fifth one was The Meaning of Life was the title.
Shit, you're just fucking figuring it
I'm
all
ready
out,
for the
Sarah.
fifth one. Yeah. Yeah, they said like your body's action grows or decays your spirit, which a lot of religions say that, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
I was
the
gonna
things
say
you
that.
do here,
Yeah.
yeah. But then this is where they introduced that like the Old Testament was like servant master relationship with God. Like God was the master, you're the servant. New Testament was like more of a parent child relationship.
Hmm.
And then they didn't call it the complete testament, but they were starting to say like, wouldn't it be great if we were like equal with God, like bride and groom,
Ah, I see. I
if
see.
that's the next
Hmm.
one.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the sixth one was again like revisiting Adam and Eve,
Hmm.
but like about the forbidden fruit. and like that was them having sex was the forbidden fruit, and because they weren't ready or
But
whatever.
I'm the leader and I'm about to show you some forbidden fruit. What a
Right,
fucking piece of
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have sex till you're ready, and you don't know you're ready till
Until he
God
tells you you're
tells
ready.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next one was the spirit world. So they said like heaven has different levels, and like you see the spirit world according to your spirit's level. So you need to level up your spirit while you're on earth so you can get to a higher level of heaven.
You need to step up your game, kids.
Yeah.
Level up.